is bus number 60, Notre-Dame de la Garde. Bonjour. And find a nice place to sit. So I'll grab this chair here and enjoy the rest of the journey up to the top of the hill. There's my target in sight, over the old quay, sitting most regal on top of that hill there. And I've arrived. It's the last stop on Route 60. There's the bus there, and oh my goodness, right in front of me. It absolutely exceeds expectations from what I've seen on other vlogs, from other vloggers on YouTube and the like.
Almost there. What a hike. I can imagine the lives of pilgrims back in the days. But hey, once you even reach only halfway through, the view is absolutely spectacular.
But it's a whole wide city view of Marseille. And of course, my obligatory words, look at that. Wow. The camera just doesn't do it justice. You need your own eyes to gander at this view. And here's a view facing the Mediterranean. If I could just get up onto the step here and looking over the railings. And you can see, if I move over here a bit more, one of the islands out there in the sea. And there she is, standing proud. Basilique Notre-Dame de la Garde, the Sailors' Church. So we'll go up these steps and check her out in her full glory, up close and personal. And it's 4:38 p.m. I think we're about 45 minutes from sunset, so expect to get some lovely photos from up here, drone permitting. And stepping even a little bit higher, you can see even more of the city. And you can see both sets of islands there. Uh-oh, according to that sign.
Not allowed. Videos are not allowed.
Not allowed?
No.
There's a guy in Manchester, his name is Charlie Veach. You said it exactly like him. Not allowed.
But I may be able to find a loophole around it. Not launch from here, but launch from car park down below. Now I've been a bit of a naughty boy and I've gone over these railings. You're a naughty boy! So it's at my own safety just to get you an amazing view, probably one of the better views of the city as possible, as I swing the camera around slowly to give you this panoramic delight. and the sunset is starting to happen there in front of us. So just look at that. But I'm going to keep on going up these steps and maybe get a better view for you all. See a couple of armed guards there. And I hope these steps take me to where these people are, up there. And the views, of course, the obligatory views. And I think I made the right call. And there, the sunset is happening this evening on Friday, the 13th of January 2023. And they've been kind enough to put a depiction of what to expect up here. And the view immediately in front. And this is it with my actual camera. Oh, and I have to introduce you to Junior. Yeah. I met him on the flight here after we landed at Marseille Airport. He lives in Limerick, but he's originally from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Yeah. So say hi to everyone.
Hi guys.
And I accidentally ran into him here as well, so it was a good coincidence. Enjoy that time lapse there, and I was begging and pleading almost with security because they were about to kick me out because it was time for you to depart from the balconies overlooking the views. So we're now going to go into the Basilique, see what's in here. And they have revolving doors. Let's go in. Bit of a squash. And here we are. Have to be quiet. But this one is a lot more splendidly decorated than the previous Cathédrale de Méja. Wow, look at this. Sorry for whispering, but I guess I've got to do that in a place of worship such as this. And the artwork there on the wall. Wow. And this is only one section of the Basilique, as I think it's divided into several. Oh, that is such a grand altar there. The nativity scene. And more artwork on the walls there. And the beauty of it all, you don't have to pay to get in. It's all free. We're into dusk now, and had to come back and show you these gorgeous colours just over the Mediterranean, overlooking the islands of Marseille. But it appears that I can see them with my eyes far vividly, far clearly in real life, and it looks so much better than with the camera. So that's to say, live your life with your eyes and not through a lens, unless you're documenting things like myself. And that's the twilight view looking down to the city. And here's the view of the side of the city, which I have neglected. So we'll have a look around it as I walk around this upper platform. And they've lit up the lights on the Basilique, and it's looking most lovely, I must say. Oh, I can see the car park below where the bus stopped and where I was a naughty boy and launched the drone from, in that corner right there. And I'll give you one final parting shot before I go down the steps. and leave this magnificent structure. And as I'm walking back to the city centre, I come across this tank right in the middle of this spot, surrounded by railings. And Maxine, I believe this is the one you told me about. And here's some information about it on this notice board. So do the usual, it's all in French, but I think it's to do with World War II. They have Lidl's over here, and I've just been in to get some juice and a couple of snack items. But I've got to show you these steps right here in front of me. They are absolutely lovely. So come with me as I take you down them. It's almost like they're made of marble or something, but they look cool. Love the design on them. See there below as I step forth into the city. And there's lots of quaint restaurants too, and specialist shops, which you'd be hard pressed to find anywhere else. But that's the beauty of a place like this. Looks like we end up on one of the main streets, because they love their alfresco dining. As you can see, all the tables and chairs laid bare right in the centre. So they make use of the space here proficiently. So this is going to be my birthday treat, folks.
Hello there, Roo. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Roo. Happy birthday to you.
I'm in Ashoka Indian restaurant, and they're doing an amazing deal for €21 for their thali, and that's without a dessert. That's sweet enough anyway. So I'll show you what we have here. We've got an assortment of small dishes. It's basically the Indian version of tapas. We've got tandoori chicken, samosa, boiled rice, looks like saag paneer. A few other dishes, I'm not too sure what they are, but I'll fill you in later in the description or the comments below. So I'm going to tuck into this, and I'm not going to show you me eating them because I'm too hungry. So anyway, I'll leave you to it. And as you can see, it hit the spot nicely, all finished. And I thoroughly recommend this place. The staff are very friendly. I think the manager's from South India, and I think he chose to speak to me in English rather than French, so that was a welcome relief. So, rating 10 out of 10. It appears this lady comes in all colours. You'd love one of those in your life, wouldn't you? Especially Mr. Jerlingus if you're watching this. Now we have home away from home, a bar called The British to the left, and just in front of me there, for those on the Emerald Isle, these may make you feel at home. You have Little Temple Bar to the right, and to the left you have O'Malley's, and you do have the red colour scheme which you often see in, I've noticed in a few Dublin bars, and just further around the corner you have the Shamrock as well. So I guess this is the Anglo-Irish quarter of the city of Marseille. And this is the Queen Victoria with bits of British memorabilia and the like in the window, and it continues here with the Union flag and London on that case. You definitely wouldn't think you're in France looking at all this until you hear the locals open their mouths. Such a pretty fountain in front of me there, and it's overflowing, but luckily they have the amenities to capture the water at the bottom. I'll circle all the way around it to give you a 360 view. And we're also surrounded by restaurants too, and they look quite cool, very inviting, and with the alfresco dining too, they have heated outdoor areas from what I witnessed. And even the local McDonald's looks classy, the way in which they've designed the building facade with the signage.